Hey, what's going on, world? What's up, YouTube? Coming at you live. This is Duffy on the Bigfoot Truth channel, reaching out to the YouTube world. Wanted to talk a little Bigfoot. I was thinking, I was a little mad because I'm getting blocked every time I'm making a comment with my Mr. Duffy channel about politics. If I'm just like, get rid of these political parties, they're all clowns, put them in prison. Next thing you know, they're like, oh, you've blocked for 24 hours. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I'm saying get a prosecutor. Prosecutors to put these people in prison. Blocked. So it's hard to get the secret societies out of government. They've taken over and they don't just give up easily, guys. So anyway, I was thinking about that, in relation to, first I'm getting blocked, and then I thought, dude, I can relate Bigfoot to the criminal government and the military like that. And just started thinking about the different ways and the conflicts that we have with government, and not even on the political spectrum. Like, everything they do is a fuck up. But I want to talk about the way that they propagandize the people. You like my new hat? Check out my Squatch necklace. Picked that up in Bailey at the Outpost. Pretty friggin' cool, huh? Love that. But so you're dealing with all this political propaganda this time of year, mid-November here, early November 2024, and it's they're doing it to the American people on these TV shows, and they have to be putting this stuff out to inform the people. And then you got to realize there are double agents in the community on the government payroll who are doing this shit. And you could be like, yeah, but who? Well, who's the original one covering it up and doing the TV show for finding Bigfoot? I mean, his namesake is Moneymaker. So I'm one to always say that Bigfoot is free. The truth is free. You shouldn't have to charge for information and knowledge. Should be shared readily. You want to do a service for somebody, you want to provide goods for somebody, sure. But don't try to milk me along, trade dollars for thought when it's not even the right thought. And it's just crazy how the world has become a goddamn, like a fucking tip jar. Just on YouTube, it's like money, 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 advertisements, money, 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 Google advertisements, ad revenue. I guarantee you 100% that the government is working hand in hand with Google executives and top executives. And I could provide proof for you. I've heard all of this before, but I'm not documenting it. I haven't been saving the videos, and it's kind of like overwhelming almost when you know what's going on and how corrupt it really is. But I mean, I just was watching a video about the FBI creating their own phones to bust these hackers that had encrypted phones. So the FBI had to think ahead and say, hey, look, we got the newest technology. The government can never listen to this shit, when really it's the government selling it to you, to them. That's a true story. And that's a metaphor and a paradigm for exactly what's going on right now with these TV shows. You think, oh, sweet, Bigfoot TV, let me click on this. And then what is it? It's a fucking constant cover-up. It's a constant shortcoming. It's constant. You even heard, I heard an interview the other day where the guy says, yeah, I was on an episode of the Finding Bigfoot there in New York. He goes, yeah, but they called me Hollywood Jerry or whatever. He says, that's my nickname, because they asked if he had any nicknames. Yeah, they don't want to give these guys full credit. I went on Sasquatch Theory, and he wanted to call me James. And I'm like, okay, you want to call me James? Go ahead. Told you my name's Jameson, but it's fine. And Miguel's worried about people getting publicity for their channel on his channel. He told me, and I'm like, bro, I recorded that with you. Like, are you going to upload that or what? And I thought it was a really good interview. So I just wanted to see it uploaded because I know he mentioned recently that he's got interviews from months behind. But that even goes into something that I believe that some of these podcasters shouldn't even be uploading some of this shit that they record. Vic Cundiff, motherfucker, he had some lady on the other day thinking about Sasquatch angels or all this shit. She's one of these nut jobs that goes to the Kelly Lapsaritis conferences and thinks she can speak Sasquatch language, and she starts going like a fucking retard, and she's like, it's just what I feel, and she's like thinks it's normal. I mean, these people are fucking delusional. Okay? We can see they're misinterpreting things constantly. There is a thing in the tone of voice that you can speak to an animal and convey on an emotional scale something to them through the tone. But to think you're fucking speaking, you got to hear this nut job. If anybody listens to Vic Cundiff's fucking Bigfoot podcast, they already fucking heard it. I'm saying nut job. You shouldn't be airing that shit. You get people really fucking just saying some shit. It would be like, clip. We're going to go ahead and clip that part out of your interview. Yeah, you can talk that on other people's shit, but you're not going to come and fucking stink up the show with some craziness. And then that brings into question all of their Sasquatch experiences, because if they can't even figure out that they're being fucking manipulated and pretty much coaxed into a cult, you know, oh, we're the Sasquatch talkers. I'm an empath, blah, blah, blah. Not to say I'm not. I'm very much an empath, but I've never used that word. I can look at people. I fucking read minds. I've warned people. I said, bro, what are you thinking? You know I can read your mind, right? Yeah. I fucking trust me. I fucking pick thoughts right out of fucking people's brains, but also it's the thoughts that you project with your mind, with your body language, with your eyes, with your seriousness, with your attitude, just anything that you can be in communication in the world. But this lady is not talking Sasquatch, just a fucking nut job. There's another one out there. I'm not talking about Barb and Gabby. There's this other Barb lady who's in all these circles, and if you go, no pun intended, because you go to her fucking channel and she'll be like, look, there's a juvenile Sasquatch. Look in the red circle, guys, right here. And you're like, you're filming the forest, moron. It's not even good pareidolia. It's just like a fake claim to see who will believe. It's like you're going along with me or you're not. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm part of the club. I'm part of your cult. I believe you. Sure, Barb. I fucking called her out on this guy's live chat. She's like, who's this Duffy guy? Can we get rid of him? I'm like, you fucking bitch. And then he didn't even block me. Dude, let me talk. I was like, you're the best. I forget who this guy is. It's like exploring for Bigfoot, or I totally forget dude's name. He's got a beard. He has some beef with fucking Josh, that big fat fuck from Texas, the Dogman guy. I can't even remember. Not worth fucking remembering his name, but fucking, is it Josh Taylor? I don't even know. Fucking point is, it was just fucking funny where I'm like, dude's letting me call this lady out, and he's like, who's this guy? Get rid of him. He doesn't. And then I was like, I've seen your channel. You're a bunch of red circle fucking bullshitters, cult leaders. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking sun just set here behind the mountains in Colorado. It's been chilly. You got a fucking couple feet of snow around me. So on the deck, it snowed like 2 feet. It was horrible. Very horrible. Whatever. I'm from the East Coast, but I don't want to necessarily deal with the snow. I've been tired lately. I went up to Bailey and I went hiking and like overexerted myself and came back and did something else and like hurt my freaking calf muscle, and I've been like nursing that for a couple weeks now. So I'm trying to stay strong like a Sasquatch, but I just keep like doing shit. Like I lifted like a fucking 150-pound bird fountain on my shoulder the other day, a bird bath. Fucking carried it like halfway to my truck, and I'm like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna get a cart. I'm like, my leg's starting to hurt again. It was like almost healed, and I'm like, damn, I re-injured myself trying to fucking be a tough-ass Sasquatch. But it's funny because it was at this fucking place where I buy some Sasquatch stuff, and the owner's all into Bigfoot. So I go in there with like my avalanche hat with the foot on it, and I had this necklace on, and this lady kept staring at it I was like, how cool, she likes my Bigfoot shit. But, I mean, they see it every day, so. But if they only knew that the juvenile Bigfoot are at this fucking lake, literally a quarter mile from this place, if not just a little more. And, I mean, it's right there. Couple streets, doot, 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 and there's a fucking lake right there. And I found juvenile prints right there. Just like that. Check out that shit. That's the coolest part of the hat right there. These Axel's hats are pretty good. That's the brand right there. But I'll be honest with you, like you gotta kind of look through the hats to get a good one, because sometimes the quality's not up on all of them, or they're uneven, or there's even a little issue with this one on the inside. It wasn't sewn quite right, but it looks good on the outside. You never know. But I had to find one that was like balanced, that wasn't all like busted in and shit. But I'm picky about my hats, and you don't always get a perfect one, but gotta represent. I was thinking about buying a Bigfoot hat off the internet, and it's like, oh shit, you never know what the quality's gonna be like. But I've got these ones by Head Sweats, and they're pretty damn awesome. I got one for like Christmas years ago. I got 2 of them, and they're good hats, man. They've lasted a long time. So anyway, I'm thinking about this fucking CIA shit on Expedition Bigfoot. Seeing the CIA guy on there. Back to the conspiracy of Bigfoot. This is what I was thinking about. I mean, it pertains to everything, because the fucking North Carolina thing, there's fucking precious metals that they're going to be mining out of the earth. They're trying to fucking flood people out. Maui, they're burning people out of their homes. This girl told me about fucking technology the other day. She's like, the military has technology where they can selectively burn your house or not theirs. She's like, look at the way it burns. It's a pattern. She's like, poor people get burned out, the rich people's homes stay, which makes fucking perfect sense, really. But I'm not saying that's always the case, but if you're an insider and you're part of the club, you just might get spared. So that's Rome for you. That's how the Inquisition happens. That's what's going on. This is the Inquisition of America by the Jesuits. We do not live in a free country. We have a parasite on our back called the Jesuit order. It weighs a fucking ton. It weighs a ton. Talk about a hurt leg. Motherfucker, you got this bitch on your fucking back, and you can't shake the secret society control. Now you got the CIA agents on fucking Expedition Bigfoot. I've been saying from the start, these fucking producers, they're all behind it. I talked about the producer of the fucking Animal Planet. I just like showed him on one of my videos in the old school that I made years ago. But it's like, you got to know who these people are. They're the secret society members. And I'm going to even say, potentially Doug Hychek, people involved in bringing all these things to your attention. How do you think they're allowed to even be on the TV? Because the deal's already been made. Hey, bro, you can only turn the volume up to level 5, okay? Hey, no problem. We'll start them out low and we'll act like, oh, look, oh. Yeah, it's a big fucking production, like I've been saying. And that's what the fuck they do. It's going down. So I saw a CIA guy on another fucking TV show. It was another, I mean, it was not just the Expedition Bigfoot TV show. There was another CIA dude on another fucking show. I can't remember which one. And I'm just like, what in the fuck? It's right in your fucking face. You can't get rid of it. The fucking federal government is telling you about Bigfoot. They're involved in the show. They have to be in the production. They got CIA people on the fucking show just rolling up. Hey, look, I'm in the CIA. Oh, let me talk to this witness. Yeah, right. Men in Black. I made a joke the other day. I don't know if anybody caught on. It was on a live chat. It says, the men in black in the Bigfoot world are the men in the black SUVs. Okay? They don't roll up in a black suit. They roll up in a black SUV on your ass. So watch out for those motherfuckers. Trust me. Trust me. I'll be looking too. But, you know, they know I'm going to fucking talk the truth. What the fuck? You can't rattle me. I pretty much know what's going on. Like, you're going to work for the enemy. You lost my respect. Like, no comment. Fifth Amendment protection. I'm not making a comment like, fuck you, don't threaten me. I'm going to record every fucking moment of the interaction. Just like whipping out a camera and be ready for Bigfoot. You got the authorities coming up on you. Hey, how you doing, sir? Reach for the phone. Click. How you doing? What's going on? We're on video now. Hey, you got something to say? How's your demeanor? Trust me, it fucking works. But you got to be ready for that shit. You could even secretly record with your voice app. Slide it in your phone. I mean, in your pocket. You know what I mean? Just saying. Be aware, be ready. Understand what's going on. Understand they're covering it up on the TV. They're presenting it to you how they want it presented. Okay? And it's, like I said, a big fucking production. So it's just fucking appalling. Like, also, I was getting back to that North Carolina, like the control of the weather. That's the military. That's the secret military. This is whoever's fucking pulling the fucking trigger. It's not Congress. It's not the president. It's the fucking Jesuits and the secret military doing the secret agenda. It's pay to play politics. It's like, passing the millions to make the billions, okay? That's what they're doing. They're gatekeeping. They're working the door. They're taking the money. They're selling out the American people. It's at your expense. The Jesuits run the insurance agencies. The Jesuits run the banks. The Jesuits run the energy companies. These are all ways that you're forced to pay money to the Jesuits privately, where they can tax you on your Excel energy bill, where they can take as much money as they want, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's a case where a bowling alley here in Denver was closed during COVID. It had no lights on, nothing was happening. And Excel Energy said, well, you spent this much last year, so we're going to charge you another $32,000. Here's your bill. And they said, what do you mean the lights haven't even been on? They're just making up figures, forcing you to pay. The government is no longer a protective agency for the people. The government now works against the people in a pay-to-play scenario that pimps out the people to these secret society brotherhood corporate affiliations. So you've got the Jesuits running the banks. You want to own a home? You're forced to go to the banks. You want to have a business? You're forced to go to the banks to get a loan. Do you see how this is? It's very difficult to walk one step at a time to build your business slowly. It's much easier to take something, buy it, and pay it back at interest, especially when you need a large sum of money in today's world just to pay rent, where your business is possibly not thriving simply because all of the profits are going to Front Street before you can even put them in your pocket. And so that happens. More, half the small business goes out of business, whatever the statistics are. But it's set up for failure. The government doesn't support the small business. The government's like, good luck. We're gonna give tax cut to Lowe's, and then we're gonna fucking tax your ass to death. Fucking make you have to fucking pay for all your employees' health insurance, and you're gonna barely be able to breathe with everything you're juggling at how small you are. And so you have to be very selective at how you run it. But the government's not protecting you. The government is forcing you into all these scenarios. They're flooding you out of your fucking land. They're burning you out of your land. It happened here at the Marshall Fire. It happened in Maui. Happened in Redding, California. They're flooding you out, busting the dam. That's why they wouldn't let anybody in. They didn't want to see all the damage done and all the obvious destruction that was man-made and caused by Army Corps of Engineers. There's double agents in everywhere in this world. Corporate America, the military, the National Guard, guaranteed. Okay, personally know a lot about that. Electric company, personally know a lot about that. Government, come on, it's fucking obvious. But corporate America, you go to Home Depot, they got the Kabbalah tree, the path to management. You're like, what the fuck? I fucking ripped it off the wall. I fucking have a copy of it. I saw that shit at Home Depot. I said, are you kidding me? Motherfucking Freemasons, Kabbalists right there. Secret Society occultists right there, fucking in your face. It's like, at least admit it. At least admit it. If I'm going to go get a fucking tarot reading, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm Illuminati. I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I believe in goodness. I'm not personally trying to, suck energy and gain wealth off of anybody else's suffering. That's the last thing I want to do in this world. But that's the MO for these fucking people. That's what they're taught. William Cooper says that's what the secret societies teach, is how to be a god on earth, how to be worshipped. We get all this cult leader shit in the Bigfoot community. It's the oh man. But can't believe this thing's still live for this long. So it hasn't dropped yet. But yeah, so they're manipulating. I'm gonna call it quits, guys. This is ticking me off. So much love. I don't think it's picking this up. There we go. The clock started ticking again. I keep disconnecting. I don't know if something's going on in my house. Somebody's using internet. What the deal is. I am outside. Usually the connection works. Anyway, but besides the fact that the government is killing people directly, they're also killing Sasquatch slowly by killing the trees with all the aluminum that's falling out of the sky. It binds up the calcium available, and the trees are dying. It's a fact. You can look it up. Science is a little bit late. Dane Wigington has been talking about it for 10, 15 years now, and you got to just catch up. Listen to geoengineeringwatch.org, and get on the thing. But that's in another assault against Sasquatch by the government. So it doesn't matter if it's Trump or Biden, Kamala Harris or not. The war is going to go on. We got a Zionist in office right now that wants to kill Muslims, wants to support Israel, give tax money to Israel. I mean, we got the Democrats wanting to give money to third world brown people coming here. If you can't win either fucking way, you can't get the government to support America either fucking way. Either they're going to killing people in Ukraine, either they're killing us by fucking bringing the third world in, having rapists and murderers and thieves and people that don't have the same values as us. They're all Catholic. They think they can just sin and be forgiven. They think they can just do anything. They're not Christian. It's a complete conflict. It's a dilution of this nation, and it's an attack. The Jesuits have control of the government, and they're using it against Bigfoot. They're using it against the people. They're using it against Mother Nature. They're using it against all the animals. The insects are dying. They're claiming save the bees, but the bees are being attacked by the aluminum and all the dust at night. Go out at night with a really bright light, and there's sometimes the spraying is so heavy it'll be trickling down dust. I've seen it on the Expedition Bigfoot show, on Expedition Bigfoot, where I'm like, holy fuck. I'm like, it is so crazy. I'm like, that geoengineering dust is just falling down, and fucking they're not saying shit about it. It's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, dude, the government is fucking honestly on the TVs. Matt Moneymaker could be double agent. I don't trust Cliff Barackman per se. The guy doesn't entertain me. I don't know. He's not interesting. He's not captivating. He gets other people's shit. His evidence, his research techniques, he's got nothing. Like, I've gone out and I've discovered shit on my own. My videos have grown. I've brought amazing evidence to the table. I feel like I'm so accomplished in the world for what I've been able to present to the world through my videos on the Mr. Duffy channel, through some of the stuff that I've had to post on the Bigfoot Truth, Local Squatch, Foot Clan channels. But I've documented it. I'm at the point where I need to make books of like these photographs of what I've seen. I need to be writing books and doing interviews of this stuff, and I'm not even trying to make money off it. I'm just trying to put it out there because there's profound thought that needs to be brought. And dude, I'm telling you, I get in the race, I go right to the front. Okay, it's just the way I am. I got profound thoughts I want to talk about. I don't want to make small talk. I don't like repetition. I like, let's get to the very tip of where we've gotten, and let's proceed and get farther. Let's make impact. Let's go ahead and make progress. This why Bigfoot was so interesting in the first place, is get out there and do it yourself. Project Go and See. Fuck what the TV says. Fuck what everybody else says. Go find your own evidence. See what you find. That's what's been astonishing. That has been amazing. So and yeah, government cover up, don't even get me started. Fucking yeah, they've been fucking with me ever since fucking I knew about 9/11 and the Jesuits and all this shit. They will shut you down if you know any fucking truth. You got to be strong. You got to stand strong, and pretty soon they just stop fucking with you because you become a danger. Because the more you talk about it, the worse it is for them. They'd rather just not talk about it. And that's how it is. That's what happens when you're guilty. You know what I mean? The innocent don't mind speaking about it. The guilty cringe. The guilty cringe. Yep, it's so they're all over the TV shows. Even like that Mountain Man, not Mountain Beast Mysteries. What is it? Those just hillbillies that go out there. I mean, some of these TV shows, it's like, who fucking thinks of this shit? It's all propaganda. It's all garbage. It's all there's many agendas behind it. It's to entertain the stupid. It's to throw off those of any intelligence who might think Bigfoot is real. It's to put a big red flag in their face and go, okay, never mind, none of that shit. Change the channel. Don't want to hear about that crap. So you have to have the right information, the right people presenting it to plead the case. You can lose. You could be innocent in court and lose and go to prison because you didn't get represented right by your lawyer. That's what we're talking about. This is representing the case of Bigfoot, representing the truth, presenting it to the world in the right manner. And that's what we're doing. That's why I'm donating DNA to the Darby Orcutt study. I don't know if anybody heard me. I called into Sasquatch to fucking Bigfoot Society podcast the other day. I was on air. Jeremiah fucking asked me to email him and talk about it more. I don't know. I'm gonna tease him and leave him hanging a little bit for a second. I don't know. Tell me if you think I should call him and tell him more. I don't want to tell him too much. He's real nosy. I don't want to give him locations and shit. But I mean, I pretty much told him where I'm at. He can figure it out. If he'll get right on that map, dude. I'm telling you what. But yeah, it's just I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I don't know if I'm gonna go back on his show or email him or what. I'm trying to do some stuff with somebody else right now. I'm just kind of interested in talking locally, but I can talk on a lot of shows. I just don't want to. I don't want to keep giving out the same stories. You know what I mean? I talked about some fresh shit, kind of vaguely, and told some updates on what's been going on with me. And Jeremiah never knows what's up. I think he's so busy with the show, he must not really watch any researchers. Must not. I mean, he does a little bit of follow up on people, but I'm just saying I don't know how deep he's been in it. I've been in the Bigfoot since 2017 doing the research. But then, I mean, I was making videos in like 2000, I don't know, 9, 10, 11 about Bigfoot, 12, something like that. So, I don't know. It's just possible that he might not know of me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying nobody needs to know of me. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, that's obviously not why I do this. I'm not on Facebook. I'm not pushing myself out there on anyone. I like to be low-key, under the table, coming with the most profound information. But I do everything on a super personal level. That's why I can, if I get with the right people, it's like a for sure thing. So I'm working on some stuff right now. I'm trying to come out on some more locally, more local broadcast, shall we say, and Colorado-based podcast. So I don't know if that'll work. And if not that one, there's another alternative. Somebody else I'm talking to that's affiliated with that. So, I mean, there's options. And like I said, I just don't want to jump the gun. It's holidays, it's Christmas. Things will happen when they happen. And in the meanwhile, life goes on. The Bigfoot has not been coming here all that much. It's been kind of snowing for like the entire fucking week. And even after that, I haven't heard him much. It rained. I don't know if anybody saw the video I posted of the Bigfoot ringing the bell, but holy shit, it was in the pouring rain. I said, nobody's going to be out walking their dog. Nobody's out. I was home alone. I was like, I'm going to go sit in my truck and listen to a Bigfoot podcast for like, whatever, 30 minutes, and just sit in my truck and wait with the window cracked. So that's what I did. I played a podcast. I had the window down, and then all of a sudden, ding, ling, 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 ling. I mean, dude, the hair on my shit stood up. I'm like, oh my God, roll the window down a little more. Hey, buddy. And it went ding-a-ling-a-ling one more time. And I'm like, yep. I'm like, it's right there. But I don't know. It didn't eat the food that night. So I think it might be a big one. I don't know. I think it was a different one necessarily than the one that's coming. Or it's eating so much protein, it's not wanting the snacks I'm giving it. I don't know. Got a mixture of things. I got some theories about why it might not have eaten. But then it came back and ate eventually. So I don't know if it was the same one or if it was a different one coming, and maybe it came and saw that I left food. Maybe it was for its child, and it was just like, oh, you're right there. Hey, what's up? Kind of like, you know of us, like letting me know that it knows I'm right there, and I was just talked to it, and it rang back, But since it didn't eat the food, I thought maybe it's not that little one. That little one, he's a little more cautious, but I don't know. That was like really, that was fucking weird. But the Bigfoot has done some weird stuff around here, so wouldn't put it past him. And I never know which one it is, but I've heard vocalizations. I've heard a mouth pop. I've heard it fucking honk like a goose. I heard it meow like a cat. So, and then my buddy who didn't think it was a fucking Bigfoot, he was sleeping in his car with his dog because he had a mastiff that drooled everywhere. I'm like, bro, that thing cannot be in the house, like slobbering, eating my cat. It was like less than a year-old dog that was not trained. And he stayed outside, and he said for 2 minutes, every 10 seconds, I think he said, something made that goose noise at him. Honk. 10 seconds later, honk. It did it at him for like 2 minutes straight. Dude was like, holy shit. I said, I told you it was Bigfoot out there, dude. I was fucking with you. Dude did yoga. He had a huge Adam's apple. I think he looked like a fucking goose. He had a big nose. Bigfoot was like fucking with him, making fun of him. And then he meowed at me because the cat. And then my buddy's like, oh, maybe a cat just heard the goose and was hungry. And I'm like, dude, there's no house cat after any geese. There's no water around here. I live on a fucking... Trust me, there's no water around here. I'll just say that. But anyway, fucking interesting. Having the Bigfoot come around and all that shit. So I don't know, just thinking about Squatch, thinking about fucking cover up, and fucking thinking about the CIA shit on TV. I wanted to make a video about it when I saw it. I was so fucking tired. I tried to watch all the new seasons of that Expedition Bigfoot just to see what they do, but dude, it's such a production. They just add like voiceovers when they have their back turned. They'll just like show Maria just walking up the trail. They're like, 10-4, Ronnie, I'll be right there, buddy. And you're like, dude, she's not even like, they're just fictitiously putting in fucking audio all the time in that show. And they fucking just hold back. They had fucking all these fucking cameras up on fucking big like cranes, fucking thermal cameras looking at fucking Bigfoot. It's like, oh, there's one, we got it right here and it's coming your way. And like, oh, then no, they can't find them. They got no evidence. They don't direct them to it. It just becomes like a big free-for-all where I was like, what the fuck is this? They had Bryce sitting up there directing them. Then all of a sudden he goes out in the field. So no, nobody's telling them where the Bigfoot is. And they're all just walking around fucking haphazardly. It was fucking retarded. Fucking retarded. But I don't know, just fucking realize there's producers behind that shit telling you lies, making sure you fucking stay stupid, making sure you're not told too much, wanting you to think that Bigfoot's migrating from Alaska to California because they found 2 upside down trees. This makes me think. This is Bryce. He's a fucking double agent. These are the people in the movement that are the double agents. You're going to go up to Estes Park, suck his dick, want to fucking take a picture with him, fucking be all, hey! But no, he's a fuck. So same with fucking like fucking Russell on that show. Like, okay, dude, you're pro-military, you're ex-military, you're a fucking meathead, you don't, you know, you're pro-government, you could be a double agent, you're gung-ho, 100%, like, the perfect candidate to fucking just be like, cool, undercover, no problem, yeah, I'm working, yup, okay, this is what I do, yup, great, okay, perfect, hi, it's Russell, hi, I'm a fucking actor, like Donald Trump, just a fucking actor. Just a fucking actor. Look at Donald Trump on all of his TV shows. Look at him on The Apprentice. Look at Donald Trump on the wrestling, WWEF, whatever the fucking it is. I don't watch this shit. Look at him. He's an actor. He's fake. He's an actor. You know they hypnotize these celebrities? You know these celebrities get hypnotized? They hypnotize themselves so that they're always on point, motherfucker, making money, motherfucker. They got you. I could be like that. Anybody could be like that. Fake as fuck. But sometimes you got to go, hold on. Too much gas here. Somebody's got to be the brakes. Somebody's got to be that pull back. Hold on. That takes a lot of strength. It's easy to try to go. Try to slow down. So that's what I'm doing. These motherfuckers need to get slowed down. Look at shit. See what's going on. A lot of bullshit going on in this community. A lot of crap going on the TV. Double agents abounding. Could be Moneymaker. Could be the Bryce dude on that show. Could be Russell. Could be Maria, Dr. Maria, whatever. But the producers behind it, the CIA guy, it's all coming out. It's all part of the cover-up. On the TV, dude. That's what's going on. All right, y'all. I'm going to get going. It's been hella fun talking with y'all. This video is going down in the archives. So check it out when you get a chance. Thanks for watching all that, this and that. And yeah, we will see you next time. Peace, love, unity in the Sasquatch community.